In 1972, the late Field Marshal, His Excellency the President of Uganda, Idi Amin Dada, expelled Indians out of Uganda. Now in 2026, South Africans are protesting against illegal immigrants, and so many people are blaming South Africa for it. Now for the detail of the story, watch the video till the end. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like, share and comment. And remember one thing, the devil's in the details.
I want to ask you, what do you think of the decision to expel the Asians from Uganda?
Anyway, leave that one.
Okay.
Leave that one.
Okay.
Tell me.
So you don't want to tell me why?
Where are you from?
From England.
From England?
Yes.
Get me your passport.
I have got it in my car.
Get it. Get it.
The fact that the British Asians are leaving.
Actually, that's a bit a difficult question for me. You mean my attitude
Yes.
about
Yes, your
going?
attitude.
Yeah. Anyway, it's good. It's good for them to go.
Why?
They have sacked us enough.
Will you be taking...
Onyenjeza okukunda okutakarewaga okuzuna omusisi otakine matsiko kuntambira obufunki ndekyekwesasira onyatye mu rukundo yawe nkuhereze onyenjeza
So much fun, guys!
mukama yenkozi y'ebibi embabazi zawe zonkana zoza kumbasa nyenjeza ninkwetenga niwe ndikwesiga ndi mu byohingure ne owuwafereire.
What up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel The Foreigner. I am a foreigner from East Africa, Uganda, and I do vlogs about foreigners, illegal immigration, migration, but I encourage patriotism, Pan-Africanism and love for one another. So guys, today, based on what's happening or what's making rounds on the internet, protests from South Africa against illegal immigrants and the blackmail of using the word xenophobia against South Africa is what is making news. Remember, South Africans have given illegal immigrants until the 30th of this month, June 2026, to leave their country. But so many people are making videos, news outlets, Al Jazeera, CNN, BBC, calling South Africa xenophobic, whatever, black, hate on black people. But now I want to take you back in 1972, about 50 years ago, where the great leader of Uganda expelled Indians out of Uganda, and so many Ugandans reacted to it, and actually they were so welcoming of it. Firstly, I want to play you this video, and when I return, I'll chop it down for you. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't.
I want to ask you, what do you think of the decision to expel the Asians from Uganda?
Anyway, leave that one. Leave
Okay.
that one.
Okay.
Tell me.
So you don't want to tell me why?
Where are you from?
From England.
From England?
Yes.
Get me your passport.
I have got it in my car.
Get it. Get it.
I can't get it now because I'm walking around the streets talking to people.
No. Hello?
Are you unhappy?
Stop that one. Stop that one.
Why do we have to stop?
Don't take anything.
Why? So can you explain why?
No. Yes, I'm going to explain.
Please.
You remove this one from me.
Yes,
remove
okay,
it.
I'll move it there.
Yeah.
Can you explain?
Yes. I will be very pleased to see your both passport.
We've got passports.
When
We have
did
to
we
have passports.
Anyway, when did you enter here?
We entered here about a week ago.
Huh?
About a week ago.
About a week ago. Now,
Can I talk to you, please?
That is none of my business.
It is none of your business. I see.
You go with him first.
I'm just telling you the truth.
Okay.
I would like to see the passport.
Are you an official?
Anyway, don't ask me about that one.
Tell me, what do you think about the fact that the British Asians are leaving?
Actually, that's a bit a difficult question for me. You mean my attitude
Yes.
about
Yes, your
going?
attitude.
Yeah. Anyway, it's good. It's good for them to go.
Why?
They have sacked us enough.
Will you be taking over their businesses?
Yes, according to the government's help.
What do you think about the Asians?
I want them to go.
You want them to go?
Oh, yes.
Why is that?
They kicked us.
What do you think of President Amin's decision to ask the British Asians, to tell the British Asians to leave Uganda?
I don't think I would have any comment about that.
Why?
Well, I just don't feel free to say anything about it.
Do you think it is right that the Asians should go?
What should I say? Well, it all depends.
On what?
On what the president feels about it.
What do you think?
That's tempting. I don't want a photo.
Okay.
Doesn't want, eh?
I like Asians.
What?
I like them.
You like Asians?
Yeah.
Are you sorry they're going?
Yeah, I'm sorry because I like them. They can give us money in this market here. We are carrying for them baskets, you know, and they're giving us 5 shillings. That's why I like them.
What do you think about the Asians leaving Uganda?
And they should go.
They should go.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. Now guys, this is a very short video I want to make a reaction about, but I want us to see the double standard or the hypocrisy of our people. Now, nearly 50 years ago, Ugandans were celebrating the expulsion of foreigners or illegal immigrants who are specifically from Asia. These are Indians who are living in Uganda that are dominated the business or the economy, the country's economy, because they were so big in business. They had occupied so many business positions and all that, so they had got a lot of money out of it, and Ugandans were struggling to compete with these Indians. Now, when the late Field Marshal Idi Amin Dada expelled them, Ugandans had their reactions, and as you could see from the small short video, their reaction was magnificent and was real as real as you could say it. The majority of them were celebrating or happy about the expulsion. Maybe one person or one little kid who didn't literally know anything about patriotism was they should have stayed. He used to give us jobs, but also that speaks about what our people think. They don't want to be job creators, they want to be job seekers. Now, the expulsion of Indians really did a great job to our country or our country's economy, because now imagine if Indians were in big numbers in Uganda 50 years ago. Imagine what would Uganda look like in 2026. Now, I don't say that there is no Indians in Uganda, because after a couple of regime changes, Indians were recalled back to Uganda. I don't know why, but also they are still problematic to Uganda, much as fake statistics say that 70% of Uganda's economy is dominated or supported by Indians or Asians living in Uganda. Now, firstly, that is alarming when you hear that 70% of the country's economy is dominated by foreigners. Now, I really understand when someone says you're a citizen or whatever, but for someone who is not an indigenous resident or citizen, I mean, that's so much questionable. I really do not like to understand when someone says that 70% of Uganda's economy is dominated or supported by foreigners or Indians, whatever. That's a story for another day. Anyway, guys, now here's the thing: Ugandans were celebrating the expulsion of Indians, but now when they were recalled back and given back their property, I mean, this speaks to why now there's a video trending on TikTok. Actually, a special presidential advisor on land matters or on corruption, actually, Honorable Fiona Virungi, is struggling to address an Asian or Indian man called Rajiv, who is grabbing land in Uganda and is also misbehaving in front of a presidential in front of a special presidential advisor. Now, I didn't want to bring this video because for some reasons, I didn't feel like I should bring it up here. But I mean, that's also an issue. These people were expelled because they are stubborn and patriotic. They are aliens, security threat, economic threat. But now, so many years later, they were recalled back, and still they resumed from where they had stopped, being stubborn, grabbing land, dominating the economy, repatriating money, profit repatriating. Because I mean, if they make much money, they don't build Uganda, they don't make Uganda a better place. Now, I'll give you one other example before I shift to South Africa. Now, these mobile network companies we use, the majority of them, I mean, I think there are around 3 major ones in Uganda, but there are, I would say maybe all of them are owned by Asians, specifically Indians, but they give us CAC services. I mean, you can buy data for a given amount of money, which is so much expensive when you compare it to what the kind of services South Africans get. Because I was in South Africa, I know that. I know that. So you buy so much expensive data. When you load it onto your phone, network is effed up. It's not working. It's the data is depleted before you even upload a video. Now let me give you a scenario. I've been talking about this for quite a long time. For example, when you upload a video, when you want to upload a 30 minutes video, you have to buy over 2 GB worth of data. You understand that? But you have to be strategic. You have to look for network every now and again, because you can stand, let's say, here and start uploading. You see the upload is being successful. After 5 minutes, then it stops. Then you have to go to another position. And this is not about just about network. You can do it in so many areas, and you still have the same problem. Now, this speaks about the kind of services these foreigners offer to Uganda. I mean, they do it deliberately because they are sucking us, just like someone said it 50 years ago, that these Indians have been sucking Ugandans. Now, 50 years down the road, they are still doing the same thing. Now, away from that, there's people who have a mindset or a slavery mindset. For example, this little boy who surfaced in a video 50 years ago said, these guys should stay, they give us employment, they give us luggage or cargo for us to carry for them, and then they pay us 5 shillings. Maybe that might have been too much money 50 years ago, but also the mentality of slavery, of wanting to work for someone instead of employing people yourself. Instead of being job creators, we are job seekers. Now, this man, I don't know if he's still alive or what, he was having a slavery mentality 50 years ago. Now, 2026, we still have people who think that Indians are doing something great in Uganda. But when you go to Kampala, the capital city of Uganda, I mean, you try to find out what kind of business they are doing. All they are doing is spreading their culture, Indian culture. They are speaking Indian languages. They struggle to speak indigenous languages. They don't dress like Ugandans. They don't speak like Ugandans. They don't go to local Ugandan schools. They go to international schools that are owned by foreigners. I mean, how are they being productive or helpful to the Ugandan economy? I just gave you an example of network companies or communication companies like MTN or whatever that they own or they are running in Uganda, but they are giving us CAC services. Now, back to South Africa. I told you, I've always been telling you that I lived in South Africa for 5 illegal years. I was an illegal immigrant. I struggled to find jobs. I did countless jobs in South Africa. But when South Africans were complaining against us, illegal immigrants, I felt like, South Africans are hateful. They hate other Africans from other African countries. They are xenophobic and all that. But now, when I realized that I need to go back home and see what is happening in Uganda, I realized, these guys are actually on the better side of patriotism. Because imagine, there's no jobs. Someone from Nigeria who is illegal, who is not recognized by the government, is here in Uganda doing jobs that I could have done. And then when they get that money, they take it back, they take it to their country, they leave our country the way they found it. No value added, unemployment, criminality. Now, who is to blame? Who is to blame? Now, the other thing is, when Ugandans celebrate the expulsion of Indians or Asians, it was like, oh, that is patriotism. Yeah, actually it was patriotism. But when South Africans protest against illegal immigrants, I mean the word is illegal immigrants, undocumented foreigners, aliens, security threats as they call them from Nigeria, you start calling South Africans xenophobic, they hate black people. Now here's the thing. Usually we see people, content creators or analysts, saying that the system is sabotaging. Now, what happened in Uganda in 1972 when the Asians were expelled out of Uganda? The system, the world system, tried to sabotage the economy of Uganda by making it seem like when the Indians left, Uganda's economy failed and all that and all that. That is literally what is happening in South Africa. There is stories that South Africa, a propaganda that is running over the internet, that when South Africans or South Africa itself chases illegal immigrants, criminals, then South Africa's economy is going to backslide, is going to fall, is going to whatever, the South African rand is going to be down and all that. That is a blackmail card played by the system, the world international system. It is just general, and actually because these guys decide on whether their rand is skyrocketing or is downfalling in a in a very terrible way, so they will definitely do that for a meantime, maybe for a month or 6 months, just to make sure they are sending an alarm to South Africa to change or to bow down and be on their knees. Imagine, these are illegal immigrants. Not even America accepts illegal immigrants, but now they want to set the record of propaganda, of blackmail to South Africa, to say that if you just illegal guys, criminal, undocumented foreigners out of your country, you the independent South Africans, if you send the illegal undocumented people out of your own country, we shall make sure that your economy is falling. So that means they are playing a sabotage card, so that they're also trying to say to set a precedent that any country that does this, especially African countries, you're gonna be penalized. Now Uganda did this, and it worked out for them. It worked out for the system, because after Idi Amin Dada, then there came another leader, Okello Lutwa, I think, then Obote too, then President Museveni came. Now President Museveni, I think he had been in the corridors of power, so he studied how the system works. So the first thing he did is to recall Indians, or to denounce the expulsion, or to remove the expulsion of Indians and welcome them back to Uganda, pamper them, give them good positions in the economic sector, whatever, tax holidays and all that. And actually many of them were given back their property that they had grabbed, forcefully attained from indigenous Ugandans. Now that speaks to why General Museveni, the man that I love, that I supported, that I voted for twice actually, makes him a darling to the system, because he bowed down to pressure and blackmail. Now this is not out of big research, but this is what I think. This is actually what I think. Now South Africans have also been pushed to this corridor, because when you see what South Africans, indigenous South Africans on the ground, what they are saying, because I lived in South Africa for 5 years illegally, if you see what South Africans are saying, you could see that they are tired of criminality. But when you see South Africans in political position, or in deciding, in authoritative position, or in decision-making positions, what they are saying, or what they want to say, is actually, we know the system operates, we know how it operates, so we don't want to be broken, we don't want to be used as an example. Because the South African politicians, they know that the system is capable of doing anything to make sure that they set up a record straight. Now guys, to us, the local citizens of the world, local Africans, what do you think? What do we take out of this? There is illegal immigration that Americans do not accept. Matter of fact, illegal immigrants who go to America, they're now taken to other countries, catered for by the American government, but not granted a chance to step on American soil. because they don't like illegal immigrants. They don't like refugees. But when South Africa tries to say, oh, these are our brothers, let them go back to their countries. These are economic immigrants. Let them go fix their shit before they come to mess up what we have struggled to build. Then South Africa is going to be a problem. Now, anyway, guys, I don't want to talk about this over and over again. I hope you guys understand my breakdowns. I try to break down everything in a layman's understanding. Because I'm a lay person, I hope the majority of you are also understanding how or what I'm explaining. Anyway, in closure, I want to ask you guys, firstly, I want to appreciate you for subscribing to my channel. For those of you that have subscribed, because now we are at 3,000 subscribers. But I mean, this is not the end game. I want us to grow and grow and grow and grow. So for that matter, therefore, I want to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the notification button so that when a new video like this shows up, you're the first person to see it. Anyway, thank you very much. Danki Manyores, Nkosi Kakulu, Siyabonga, Asante Sana, Mwebade. Bye.